Hi, my name is Johnny J. I am 26 years old, from California, born and raised. Long Beach State graduate. I played water polo at NCAA Division I, and I am now a water polo coach and a personal trainer. I do not work in any gym. I do not work inside usually. I'm always poolside, or I like to do functional movements outside. I'm a huge advocate of body weight exercise, creating something that we like to call hyperplasia instead of hypertrophy. Hyperplasia being the increase of muscle cells as opposed to the increase of muscle size. So instead of being the big jack bodybuilder, I like to get long, lean muscles from doing functional workouts that you would just do an everyday movement. I've been a physical trainer for about 4 years now. I graduated college 3 years ago, so my last year of college and the 3 years out of college I've been a personal trainer, and I am now a water polo coach at the all-girls school of Marlboro Academy for Girls in Hancock Park. Quite a nice location there to have a job. And I just enjoy fitness. I enjoy being outside. My favorite activities are running, are surfing, are cooking, and are dancing, all of which are physically active related in some way. What I like to tell my clients is there is something for everyone, and there is something that I can deliver that will help you. So if that is push-ups in the park, if that is helping you run at the gym on the treadmill to get you motivated to at least get there, you know, I like to do it. I love to talk about food. I love to talk about nutrition. I have 2 dogs. I love to run them and be active. So that's me in a nutshell. The question was, have I had any type of formal training in fitness? Yes, I have. I'm a NESTA. That's NESTA is personal physical training certificate. Excuse me. And I was trained in college, of course, by world-renowned coaches. Ricardo Azevedo is the Olympic coach when I was at college, and of course the physical trainers that we have to take physical training or weightlifting classes and exercise classes while we're there. So I was trained by those trainers as well. If somebody came to me and they asked me, Johnny, I want to be physically active, or I want to be in shape, or I want to get there, I would ask them, first off, okay, slow down. What is it that you're trying to accomplish? And if you're trying to accomplish, if you're trying to get big like a bodybuilder, if you're trying to be, lean as a triathlon runner, or if you're just trying to look good with your shirt off. I mean, so I would ask the client or the friend or whoever that asked me, what are your goals? I would ask them to set goals. I would ask them what their get a brief background of what their what they've done physically, prior to asking me saying that they want to get in shape, because if everybody is different physically. So if somebody is, bottom line, we'll say desk worker, doesn't exercise, eats like crap, and is just kind of feeling that they want to get their heart rate up and get going, I would say the easiest ticket to success in fitness would be consistency. Consistency. Hey, you want to walk around the block 4 times, 3 days a week, every week, and then in 3 weeks or in 4 weeks we'll have a conversation, we'll step it up a notch. Or we'll throw some variables in there where you're holding some 2-pound dumbbells and you're trudging along just around the block on your break from work. You don't want to get too sweaty, but you want to do something a little bit physical to kind of get your muscles going because you've been sitting all day. Consistency, 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 and the rest will follow. Hey, I'm Johnny J, and welcome back to the physical training portion of the videos. Okay, so today we're going to demonstrate something very, very fun, very basic, and very, very helpful. We're going to be working on functional training. These are functional movements that you do in everyday life, whether you know that you're doing them or not. I'm going to do a little profile shot of what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be working on a basic shoulder shrug. And what we call the shoulder shrug in functional training is a farmer's carry, except a farmer's carry and a shoulder shrug vary in 2 different ways, and I'm going to show you how. So we're going to pick up the dumbbells, and in a standard farmer's carry, picture a farmer going out to work in the early morning and carrying 2 big, milk pails or 2 big hay bales. A farmer is going to carry something on his side, and he's going to equal out the weight, kind of like when you carry groceries home from the grocery store. So you want to have the equal amount of weight in each hand, right? Well, when you carry something, you're not carrying it super close to your body like an otter pop, right? Like a stick figure. Your arms aren't so close to your transverse abdominals that you can't move and you start looking like an idiot walking around like a penguin. Your arms are held out a little bit farther than your shoulders distance. So if your shoulder distance being here, with just that small amount of air, we'll call it, in between our arms and our torso or our transverse abdominals, we're gonna have our arms wider than the shoulders, giving a lot more air in between the transverse abdominals and the forearm. This is called your upper scapula here, where your collarbone is, your collarbone sits below your upper scapula. So what we're working out in a farmer's carry or in a shoulder shrug is you're working out your upper scapula and your back shoulder blades. Okay? You want your shoulders nice and relaxed at the beginning of the exercise. So instead of them starting up here and bringing them up a little bit, we want to start nice and relaxed and all the way down. So to begin the exercise, we're going to hold our arms out a little bit wider than the shoulders. We're going to shrug up and then back down. Shrug up and back down. Now most trainers will tell you to inhale on when you're elevating your shoulders and you're elevating your scapula, and when you're depressing your shoulders and your scapula and your arms, you exhale. What I like to use is the Valvasa maneuver, which is holding your breath throughout the entire exercise, building the blood pressure within your veins and your arteries, giving you more of a burst when you're exercising and giving you more of a workout. So let's simulate 5 farmer carries without the walk, so we're going to call them shoulder shrugs, with using the Valvasa maneuver. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale and touch your arms to your side and relax.
Hi, my name is Shaka Smith. Just to give you a little bio, a little background about myself. My fitness journey started as a young child. I started swimming when I was about the age of 5. I began swimming competitively when I was 9 years old, which meant between the ages of 9 and 20 when I got to college, I was swimming twice a day, several hours a day. After college, I went on to law school where I got a little bit sedentary in my habits, and I really wanted to go back and maintain the sort of body and level of fitness I'd had when I was in college. So I got myself back in the gym and just began to work really hard to make sure I got back to where I was. My sort of fitness philosophy has always stemmed from being able to do a lot of movement, a lot of range of motion. For me, I had suffered so many injuries growing up, a lot of joint pain, a lot of joint injuries. So I've really focused, as I've become sort of a trainer in the fitness industry, on making sure that the movements I do, everyone can do, no matter if you're old, young, pain, or suffering from arthritis, whatever your condition might be. So that's where I am right now. I moved to California about 6 months ago. I started competing as a national competitor with the NPC and IFBB divisions, and right now I'm just enjoying the fitness journey and training people and meeting a lot of people and getting them started as they begin their own fitness journeys. My formal training, well, I'm ACT certified, and I've just been training in the gym since college, really. When we got to college, we began a lot of weight training as part of the swimming team and water polo teams, and that's where I got my first introduction to weights, and I continue to hit the gym hard, and I've met a lot of different fitness personalities in this industry that have imparted a lot of knowledge to me, and so that's really the basis for my background. If someone came up to me and asked me about exercising and wanting to get into shape, the most important tip I would say is don't be discouraged. We all have to start from, step 1, and then you go to step 2 and step 3. I think there's that old quote about, the longest journey began with 1 step. And it can be really discouraging when you want to get to Z and you feel like you're at A, but step by step you can make it. So do not be discouraged, and just start off strong and have a positive energy. Hey guys, this is Shaka. I'm going to be teaching you today about dumbbell swings. I love dumbbell swings because they really are a full body workout. You burn so many calories and you really just get everything. You get your knees, your upper body, the chest, everything is really hit with dumbbell swings. What we're going to do is we're going to start with our feet about shoulder width apart. We're going to point our toes slightly outward, and we're going to start down with the weight in between our legs, kind of coming from position from between our legs. And just going to use our hip power to thrust upwards and bring the weight to about chest height. So you're thrusting upwards, bringing the weight to about chest height. Now I really want you to focus here on making sure your hips are doing most of the work. I don't want your arms lifting this weight up. I don't want your chest doing most of the work. It's really the hips and the thrust that should be driving you forward and driving that power. And you can already see, if you can feel it, that this workout really employs all parts of the body. The arms are going, the chest is going, the abs are sucked in tight. The legs are certainly going. That's where you're getting most of your power from, is the legs and the hips. And you just want to keep on going. You're going to burn so many calories doing this workout. It's excellent. It's great for everybody. You're having a little trouble, you don't need to go down as far. If your knees are hurting, you don't have to go down all the way. Just do your best and keep on moving, guys. That's what it's all about, keeping moving. So no matter what part of fitness you're at, just keep this weight moving, keep going. I'm going to go for a few more reps here. Let's do a last 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't quit on me, guys. Keep going. 5, 6. It's tough for me, I know, but keep moving. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Whew. And that is a dumbbell swing, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Jason Charan, and I am currently a celebrity trainer in Beverly Hills, but I had a long road to get there. I started as an overweight, chubby kid, so I know what it's like to be the fat kid, get picked on, get teased. I started working out to boost my self-esteem, and then I was like, this made such a difference in my life that I want to share this with everybody else who's overweight, who has self-esteem issues, and everything like that. So I came out to California. I've been got a college degree, been David Beckham's personal trainer, worked with a number of professional athletes and celebrities, and I love what I do, and if I can change one person's life a day, I'll be a happy guy. So I am an ACE certified personal trainer, and I took 2 years of classes before I got that particular degree. I've had that for 6 years now, and then I went further on and got a bachelor's degree in psychology as well as health and fitness and rehabilitative programs. And in addition to that, I did an internship at Athletes Performance working with professional athletes. So I've seen all different angles. I understand the mental aspect of it, the motivation, which is really the key when it comes down to everything, as well as being in a rehab setting and then in a setting with elite, like the top of the line athletes. Well, if someone came up to me and they said, hey, I want, just like most people do, they say, hey, so, what's something simple I can do? I just want to get in shape. I don't want to take too much time. The best advice I can tell them is no matter what exercise you do, is simply be consistent with it. I mean, you could go crazy and work out 5 hours a day for a week and lose 10 pounds, but if you can't keep that up, you're going to gain it back, and nobody can keep that up unless you don't have a job, you don't have a life. I mean, not too many people can do that. The best thing you can do is find a program you can stick to, even if it's like 3 times a week, 30 minutes a week. In the long run, it's going to make a huge difference in your appearance, your health, and your self-esteem, and everything. All right, today I'm going to show you how to combine 3 simple exercises into one large exercise that you can do all at the same time that's going to be time efficient and it's going to burn off just as many calories and give you the same benefit as if you did them separately. Because I know everybody doesn't have very much time in the day, so if we can make things more time efficient, get in and out of the gym as quickly as possible, heck, why not, So you probably can't see it right now, but I'm going to lift these up so you can see them. All right, yeah, so I've got dumbbells in my hand, 25 right here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring them down to my side. And this first exercise is really going to focus on the front of my legs right here. There you go, right there, my quadriceps, my front of my legs, and also my butt right here and my glutes too, which you can't see. So I'm going to keep my arms to my side, just visualize where my arms are right now. I'm going to push my hips back, come down about halfway. I'm not going to go all the way down, but normally we want to go all the way down here. So I'm just going to do 5 nice and easy, come all the way down, point those toes up, good, that's 2. Breathe in on the way down, 3, all the way down, 4. Okay, one last one here, make it count, come all the way down. And good. All right, the next one we've got for you is going to focus on the biceps right here. I know the guys always like to work on the biceps. Girls, a little bit, just the tone and firm, but I know guys really love these. So we're going to start right here. Your hands are by your side, just like they were for the squats. You're going to curl them up, twist your hands right here, and make sure you're keeping your elbow by your side. So keep your elbow here rather than pulling it forward. Most guys do this right here, so you want to prevent that. Keep it right by your side like you're trying to force your elbow into your torso, curl it up. Right there. We're just going to use 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. All right, the last one we've got is going to be for the shoulders. So we're going to start with our hands right in line with our ears right here. And what we're going to do is we're going to push up, bring those dumbbells together. Just visualize where this is right now. Come all the way down right there. So that's 1, 2, fully lock those elbows each time. 3, slowly come all the way down. 4, get your legs into a little bit if you need to. And 5, good. Not bad, right? So you can handle those, no problem. Well, there might be a problem now because we're going to combine all 3. I mean, I'm sweating, so I know, and I'm in pretty good shape, so I know you're going to be sweating once you do the real exercise that I've been waiting for. So it's real simple. We're just going to combine the 3 that we just did. So it's squat, curl, and then press. Bring it back down, squat all the way down, curl it up, breathe out, come back down, reverse the movement. 3 more. Down, curl it up, elbows in tight, press it up. Good. 2 more. Down, curl, full extension. This is getting tough. Last one. Come all the way down, squat down, all the way down. Good. Curl it up, breathe out, lock those elbows, bring it down nice and slow for the last one. Nice and slow, really feel on your biceps on the way down there. Oh, I don't know about you, but I'm pretty worked right now. I have to set these down and take a break. All right, until next time, this is Jason with your workout tips, and break a sweat, all right?